I'm going to show you the easiest way to hang the sign. I probably learned this on TikTok somewhere.
Yeah, you did, Chris, and you learned it from me.
But it's genius.
Oh, well, thank you. Here's what Chris was impressed by. When you have something that has a little point here and a little point there, you just do this. All you need is a screw and a piece of tape. Then take the tape and put it right over the holes like this. Take your screw, poke a hole here, and poke a hole there. Then take your tape and make sure it's really straight. And put it where you want it. Yeah! And then take a screw and put it right where the hole is. Make sure to do it twice because there are 2 screws. Okay, bye. Don't forget to remove the tape, and then you can hang the thing you want to hang. You're good to go. Remember, you're worth the time it takes to learn a new skill, and Safe and Sound, a renter's friendly guide to home repair, comes out in 23 days. And next time, Chris, don't you forget it. Hey there, hi, my name is Mercury. I'm the trans maintenance lady. And have you ever been glammed up looking really fine, and then all of a sudden you're ready to go out and the toilet gets clogged, but you don't want to get everything on your beautiful dress? Well, don't you worry, I have a secret that's going to help you out. Now get a regular garbage bag and put a hole on one side of it. Take your plunger and run it through that hole. Now, cover your toilet with the bag and the plunger inside it. When you go to plunger it, now the water's not going to splash at you. Every once in a while, you can check underneath the plastic to make sure the job is getting done. And remember, you can look good and get the job done at the same time. Don't listen to anybody. You are beautiful just the way you are, and I'm happy you're getting the job done. I'll talk to you later. When you're both a burlesque dancer and a professional maintenance technician, sometimes your worlds collide. I got this stupid zipper that I can't get, so I'm going to clamp it with the vice grips, and I'm going to pray this is going to work. Okay, it's on, and now we're just going to pull. Oh my God, it worked! Oh yeah! Watch my show tonight. It's going to be great.
Grab your makeup brush thing. Put the makeup brush thing in the end of your drill. Nice and clean.
Tell me that you've never put on makeup without telling me that you've never put on makeup. Chris, I love your work. I think you're an amazing human being. I've learned so many things from you, but I gotta tell you, this is not a great idea for old makeup brushes. Do you see how a lot of these have very specific shapes to them? That's because they're for very specific purposes, right? And these shapes are what really helps to define solid, beautiful makeup looks. If we are spitting them like this, we're running the risk of making the bristles go all different kinds of ways. You can kind of see how this one is losing some bristles over here and some bristles over here. We don't want that. We want to try to keep the shape of this as much as possible, like you would a normal paintbrush. A lot of us have drills that are only 3/8 inch in the barrel, so we actually don't have a whole lot of room in here. But a lot of these brushes, especially ones that are designed to be our blenders and our finishing looks, are going to be much bigger in the handle, right? So they're not actually going to be able to do this as it is. Some of us also have designed handles that are really easy to crack or bend in some ways. These are very easy to break, but they're so light and they're easy in the hand and they have these wonderful grips to them. And I don't want to put this in something that is going to essentially either tear this apart or run the risk of cracking. My brushes are a lot like tools, where I never recommend a tool kit. I never recommend a brush kit as well. I prefer to buy my brushes individually because each one is specially made for a specific purpose and I want to get the best out of it. Of course, if you're on a budget, do what you need to do. But that's why I advise this, and that's why I advise against using a drill to clean them. I don't advise to using dish soap on your brushes to clean them either. I advise to use brush cleaner. I think it does a much more efficient job and it helps maintain the lifespan of your brushes. Chris, this is why we need a trans handyman, all right? This is why we need someone who knows how to put on makeup and also how to hold that drill, Chris. I love your work. If you are looking for someone to help you with DIY stuff and you're looking for things that I'm not covering, Chris Garage does an amazing job. I highly recommend all this stuff. He just recently did a video about how to use a drill, and I loved his explanation. He was so kind about teaching it. He did a fantastic job. I hope you have a wonderful day, Chris, and take care. And do not do this with your brushes, please. Does this happen to you? You can just push your screw into your door hinge or just keep spinning it and it doesn't want to actually tighten up? Hey there, hi, let me show you how to fix that with just a couple of toothpicks. We're going to take some wood glue and then some toothpicks, and we're just going to put some wood glue right on those toothpicks. We're going to rub it in there and make sure we get them nice and soaked with that glue. Now, one by one, we're going to insert the toothpicks. Be careful not to poke yourself. Now make sure the holes are filled nice and tight and there's nothing loose when you shake it. Now you can take a cutters or a knife and then snip the tip. Now take a hammer and make sure you get the edges pushed in. Now put the hinge back to where you want it to go. Add in the screws. And nice and tight. And there we go. Nice and tight. A job well done. My name is Mercury and I'm the trans handyman. I have 14 years of experience as a maintenance technician, and I want to help anybody who's always wanted to learn these things but is always being spoken down to. Remember, other people's opinion of you does not have to be your reality. Take care. Bye-bye. I know so many tenants that I've worked for who have never known this. Yeah, and you just pull it up just like a car hood and you can clean underneath it. Make sure you check this every once in a while and make sure you do clean it because you don't want grease fires. And it's okay you didn't know that. Have a good day and take care. Bye-bye. When I was growing up, my dad would make fun of me if I didn't know the name of a tool. He would always ridicule me and put me down and make me kind of not want to ask questions anymore. This is a contour gauge. This might be a different kind of contour gauge than you could get at a hardware store, but that's the basic purpose of this, is to doing the same thing. All because you don't know the name for something, and all because you do it differently, does not mean you're doing it wrong. You're learning and you're getting the job done, and that's all that matters. Have a good day. Bye-bye. This is such a handy trick. Some would say a handy ma'am trick. What they're doing is taking toothpaste and rubbing around the edges of the outlet, right? And they're pressing it up against there to be able to mark it off so they can cut the hole properly. I also would recommend lipstick. I think lipstick works even better for this type of application, and I always have it in my purse anyways. Wonderful job, absolutely gorgeous, and the finished result works perfectly. Yay! This is a super handy little trick. These are little pans for your orbiter sander, and they're kind of hard to store because you really never know where to put them. But what they're doing here is putting dowels in there, and then you're putting your pads with the Velcro the side up. So now all you gotta do is take your orbiter sander and place it right on there, find the holes, and there you go. You're ready to go to continue the job. Super handy, love tricks like this, and I hope it helps you too. Okay, bye-bye.
End of the faucet, put the other end in the bucket.
God damn it, lesbians are so cool. I love you, Melissa. That's so handy. Being a neurodivergent person who has a whole bunch of tools can be really difficult because that means I have stuff everywhere all the time. But here's some of my tricks to make things a little bit more organized you may want to know. These are my magnetic shelves and I love them. I have them literally everywhere in my entire shop. I tend to wander in my shop all the time because of my ADHD, but because of these magnetic strips, I have them literally everywhere in my shop. So they're always a place for my tools to go. So once a week, I grab everything, put it back where it belongs, and repeat the process. And for hardware, I have these mason jar shelves that I made myself that I'm absolutely in love with. And here's a much more decorative version of those mason jar shelves in the corner with lights and stuff. I just love this look. I really love this because for me, out of sight, out of mind. So being able to see all my hardware right here and be able to easily take it down with labels and see how much I actually have has been such a lifesaver And the best part is super easy to put back on, and I'm good to go. This is all I have right now, but if you have any suggestions yourself to help a neurospicy person, let me know. Until next time, remember, you're worth the time it takes to learn a new skill. Bye-bye.
And I have melted my knife to the bottom of my dishwasher. I didn't even know that was possible.
Wait, I have an idea. Stewie, quick, pass me the blow dryer. There you go. I think a blow dryer can get the job done. Sometimes things just happen, so don't beat yourself up about it, okay? We're gonna use a blow dryer to make sure it's nice and soft, and then we're gonna make sure we get ourselves a good scraper to try to make sure we apply pressure to it to pop it off. And if that doesn't work, you may need to ask for some more help. But remember, once again, you are not a failure for this. Stuff happens all the time, and it's okay. So don't beat yourself up for not knowing how to take care of it or for it to happen, okay? I thank you for asking the questions so other people get to learn. Take care, and remember, you're worth the time it takes to learn a new skill. Bye-bye!
Triangle like this, place your thumb over to hold it, and then rip.
Does that work on painter's tape? Let's go find out. I've got basil film in here, and they don't know what I'm doing, so I'm going to take this tape, and I'm going to go like this with it. I think I'm fucking this up already. Go down with it, and just rip. Ha! Yeah, you make a little buddy tab, and then you can just put it down right here like that, and you just pull it up when you're done. Hold on, wait. Does it work on the blue tape? Blue tape is covered in fur, not for feathers. Oh, shoot. Okay. And then we're going to go over like this. Okay. Hold it down, and then rip. Are you kidding me?
That's a good idea.
16 years and I just learned this now. Does this paint hack work on the crappiest tape in the whole world, the clear Gorilla tape that's so flexible? Does it work on it? Okay. We're going to fold it over. Okay. Already getting clunky. And then we're going to put our finger on it like this. Ready? Are you fucking kidding me? You know how hard this is to pull up? Are you fucking kidding me? My life has changed forever. Okay, so this is my friend Nate, and I'm going to show him this hack that I just learned, okay? Nate, how long have you been in carpentry for?
About a decade.
A decade. And you've been around DIY for like your entire life, right?
Yeah.
Okay, did you know this trick? Okay, this is what I'm going to do. You can come in a little bit closer here. I'm going to take the tape, and I am going to take it, and I'm going to fold it like a triangle, okay? And then I'm going to press it down, fold it over, and then I'm going to pull it right here, back up so you can see Nate's reaction. And I'm going to pull on it. I got a buddy tab for this, and a buddy tab for this fucking thing, so when I'm done, I can just pull the damn thing and be done with it. What? Stop it. Tape in the world, T-Rex tape, go. Okay, black Gorilla tape, good. White Gorilla tape, good. Off-brand duct tape, good. Electrical tape, and are you fucking kidding me? This works so well. Oh my god. I don't think all of you realize how amazing this hack is. So I got more options. Before we begin, yeah, I know I'm wearing Y2K fashion. I'm aware, okay? For everyone who's new on Tapegate, this is what we learned yesterday. Take your tape, pull up the edge, bend it around underneath itself so there's a little triangle going on, put your thumb right on it, and then pull the tape downwards, and then you have a little tab here, and then when you put the tape on something, you have a tab up here so it's easier to pull off. We've already tried it on duct tape, and we know it works there. T-Rex tape, the strongest tape in the whole world, we know it works there. It even works on electrical tape. Look at that. And it works on frog tape, but does it work on packing tape? And the answer is it only works in certain brands. Duct tape. Yeah! Easy start. No! Gorilla tape, crystal clear. Yeah! Gorilla tape, packing and shipping. No!
Shut up. That is such a good idea. Oh my god. I am stealing that idea. Why does Mercury have a whole bunch of lemons? Oh, you know, cleaning faucets.
Hey there, hi. My name is Mercury and I'm the trans maintenance lady. And today we're going to go over 3 things that every renter can do in their home to make things run just a little bit more smoothly.
You can clean your garbage disposal monthly by just putting ice cubes with cold water into the sink and then putting them dish soap. This will clean it, but also get all of the grime in the corners into the blades and making it a lot cleaner down there. It's always best practice to check your smoke alarms every single month to make sure you're safe when you need it the most. You can use a pencil just by pressing the test button. Clean the back of your fridge by the condenser. This will protect your mortar from burning out and also gets all the grime away from it.
And if all of these tips and tricks don't apply to your home, it doesn't make your home any less of a home. Your home is still yours, and it's okay. We all have journeys we're going on. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Day 3 of brush fishing. Let's see how many brushes are in the sink.
Brush fishing? What? What? I love it! Oh, this is like a fun pastime time. Yeah. Oh, you almost got it. Oh, so close. Get it. Yeah. You could just also take off your P-trap. I feel like you taking off your P-trap would be way easier. But, all right. Oh, you're going to get it. Oh my God, this is so entertaining. Come on, one more time. Come on. Yes! If you're a renter, you may have a sink that kind of looks like this. This wood is fairly cheap, and if you look down below, this bottom right here is called particle board. It's very absorbent, and if it has a leak from your sink, this is going to absorb a lot of it and cause a lot of damage down below, losing your deposit. They do make mats that go underneath here to protect the wood from any water damage that looks like this. However, they are usually between $30 to $45, and that's a lot of money for a lot of people. My solution is a $5 entry mat, specifically that kind of has rubber underneath. We cut it up to fit right underneath the sink, just like this. So if there's a leak or anything happening, or a spill, this will help prevent damage to the wood. For more tips and tricks just like this, make sure you pre-order my book, Safe and Sound, a renter's friendly guide to home repair. We're trying to go for 10,000 books by the end of the month, and we're already at 6, so let's go! So these are some really interesting tricks, and I wanted to talk about them. Hey there, hi, my name is Mercury, I'm the Train's Handyman. Let's take a look at this. If there's a crack between your flooring, this is not a bad bet. I would use some Goo Gone too, but I think this turned out really nice. Now this is an old trick that carpenters have been using for a long time, but I love this trick too. If you're trying to get into an angle somewhere, having those metal rods like that to help you get in there really makes a difference. I love this. How smooth is that? I've never seen this. In all my years, I've never seen anything like this, but if you have a loose connection, you put your dowels in there like that and it makes it nice and tight. Mwah! Absolutely blown. I was like, what? Now this is amazing. I've seen this a bunch of times, but when you're trying to replace carpet, put it square on top, cut it out, and then put that same one on top. It works every time. Love it. Hi, my name is Mercury. I'm the Train's Handyman, and here's another technique you can use to take nails out of the wall. This also works for tile and other things as well. Anything you're trying to keep from breaking, tape does help to keep it from cracking. This is a great way to try to remove a strip screw. Put that rubber band on there and use that. You can also use an extraction bit, and that works out well as well. I love this little tip. I haven't used this myself, but I will next time I need to. Just be careful that you're not going to accidentally cut your cord like he almost did here. Be mindful of that when you're doing this type of work. Yes! This is also another little tidbit. I don't have any application that I would use it for myself, but I love these little tidbits. Yes! Wonderful! Yes! This is another one that I don't actually recommend. This is how you can actually fill the hole in a door hinge. I would use a dowel or use toothpick. You can hold a drill bit with a screw, and if you can still see the flanges on the side of it, that means that's the specific size drill bit that you should be using for that screw when you do pre-drills. Hi, my name is Mercury. I'm the Train's Handyman, and this is why we should always use pilot holes when we drill something ahead of time. So this has a countersink drill bit in it. That little top part that's on top of the drill bit, that sinks into the hole a little bit. So now when you put the screw in, it actually sits flush with the wood. And doesn't that look beautiful? Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah, that's This is a great hack if you have a loose hole you need to fill it. You can use a straw, but I think it's too weak to get the job done. But the edge of a zip tie could help a lot because the grips make it nice and tight. Doubling it up can get the screws stuck, and when you try to take it out, it can make it a nightmare. Using wood with glue will work the best in my opinion. I would never use metal with this because I think it can crack the wood. And lastly, using copper is a great fix. There you go. Yeah!
Sometimes you get these stupid little screws in your packages to put things on.
This is incredible.
Won't stay on your screwdriver, falls off all the time.
Yeah.
Get you a straw. Slide it over your screwdriver.
I hate that I learned something from this man.
Then put your screw on there and use the straw to hold it on while you reach back to screw something in.
Incredible.
Next.
I hate him. Oh, I love these. Some people think this is a waste of time, but I think adding tape on it before you add a nail gun is really handy. This is really handy if you're doing this with a long piece of trim. And look, it looks really good afterwards. So yeah, don't diss it before you try it. Oh, this is a wonderful tool. This is a spring-loaded nail punch. So if that nail's sticking a little bit farther, and it goes away. I always prefer using joint compound over spackle in almost every scenario. And what we got here? Oh yeah, you gotta apply the sealant that way. Yeah, that works out really good. Not my favorite technique to do it, but that works out good. Oh, drywall repair. When you're using a drywall knife like that, you gotta be careful there's not wires in the back. So go slow, don't rush it, okay? I think that 2x4 is a little overkill, but that works out really well, okay? Oh, look at that fancy little camera technique. And that's mesh tape. That works out too, better than that drywall tape. Good job! Way to go!
This right here is my favorite thing ever. In the history of forever. I think about this every day.
I hate it. That product works for you, that's good. But for most people, it makes it even messier and doesn't do the job it claims it's gonna do. So I'm gonna teach you a new skill. You're gonna need a little bucket and you're gonna need a paintbrush. Then you can get the paintbrush wet so it's easier to clean later and then dry it off so it's a little bit damp. Then put about 1 inch of paint in the bucket. Then you take the paintbrush and push the bristles into the bottom of the bucket. Then wipe off one side of the paintbrush. Then you're gonna take that drier side of the paintbrush and you're gonna swing in the tip of the bristles all the way down to whatever you're trying to cut in. All the paint inside the brush is going to be pushed out through the bristles, making a straight line. And then you can go over it so you make sure you don't miss any spots. And keep a wet rag next to you just in case you need to clean up some mess. If you need a little bit more practice before you stop using painter's tape or frog tape, that's okay. Just act like it isn't there. And yes, there's a whole bunch of different ways you could learn this that might be a little bit easier for you. But I think the world's a better place when we believe in ourselves. I'm the Trans Handyman. Follow for more compassionate DIY. And remember, you're worth the time it takes to learn a new skill. Have a good day, take care, and bye-bye. Hey there, hi, my name is Mercury, and I am the Trans Handyman. And sometimes when you paint a wall, it can leave streaks. Let me show you how you can fix that. We're gonna go and put this paint on the wall and just do a full coverage real quick. Once we have full coverage, then we're gonna go back over and do something called latting off. We're gonna go straight down the wall and put all the pressure on the outside, and we're gonna overlap it. And where that crease is, where that line was made, we're gonna go over it halfway and do the same thing. And we're gonna do the same thing over here. Go halfway and put pressure on the outside and bring it down. You can see that line that's being pulled across the wall right now. That line is gonna be taken all the way across, and you only have to worry about that one line when you're all said and done. Follow for more compassionate DIY, and remember, you're worth the time it takes to learn a new skill. Have a good day, take care, and bye-bye. Hey there, hi, my name is Mercury. I'm the trans maintenance lady, and today I'm going to show you how I fix things that I mess up in the apartment all the time. Now, this can happen to anyone, so there's no reason to be upset. But this carpet got wrapped around a screw, and as I took it out, it made a run, so let's fix it. First, we're going to use super glue or hot glue to put inside of that run. Next, I'm going to use a precision flathead screwdriver to push it down into the pad. You will occasionally have to put down more glue in the run as you go along. Make sure as you're using the flathead screwdriver, it's really pushing into the pad. This whole process took me about 10 minutes and really simple to do. After it dries, it should be good to go. We all make mistakes, no matter what level of experience you have. You're going to get through this. Just take a deep breath and finish that job. I'll see you next time. Hey there, hi, my name is Mercury, and I'm a trans maintenance lady, and today we're going to do a quickie. I've been told I'm very good at that. So this is a wall anchor that's not coming out of the wall, no matter what the homeowner does. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our pliers, and we're going to hold it real nice and tight, okay? We're going to hold onto the metal part. Sometimes it'll be plastic, sometimes it'll be something else. And then we're going to put our drill just a little bit down. We don't want the torque to be too high because we don't want to hurt ourselves, okay? And just with a little bit of time, I was able to get this little doohickey out. Now you'll look and you'll see that the bolt itself is actually bent, which was giving me even a harder time. The wall anchor was a wall toggle, I suspect. It bends like this against the wall and then it hugs against it. They're impossible to get out. They're meant to just fall behind once you're done, okay? And I hope that you have a wonderful day and you take care.
This is so incredibly smart. It blows my mind. So this is what we call drywall tape. It's right here. This is the tape that you basically put to hide a seam for 2 pieces of drywall. You put mud in this bucket, apparently. You cut a slot at the bottom and you run it through. This gives you an even amount of mud every time. And I am sure this is a lot easier to use than an alternative.
Well, my life is a lie. I did this work for 16 years. There's no way. Everyone else is using big hammers for this. We're going to use a tiny little hammer. It doesn't work. Stop. Use your basic hammer, okay? It doesn't work with this one. So there's like a trick. You're supposed to like kind of like wedge it in there. Now it has it. Now let's try it again, okay? I mean, that's decent. I mean, that's not bad. I don't know. Stop it. It's our third basic hammer. Let's try this one. This hack sucks balls. Seldom this hack because they make hammers that are specialized for this that will hold it right here. I think they do a way better job, and honestly, this is really hit or miss. Don't like it. Hey there, hi, do you have a doorknob that no matter what you do, it keeps getting loose? Well, I can show you how to fix it. And all we need is silicone caulking and a multi-screwdriver. Yeah!
You can take off the knob by pushing in the pin with a screwdriver. Then remove the plate, revealing the screws. Take 1 screw out at a time. Take the silicone caulk and then rub it into all the threads. Now screw back in the hole before removing the second one. And then repeat the process. Make sure the screws are nice and tight. Place the cover back on and then push the pin in as you're pushing the knob back on, and then it should click like that.
And look at that, good as new. And remember, if something's not working the way it should, it doesn't mean that you just have to put up with it. You can try to fix it yourself. And I'm right here to hold your hand. Take care, have a good day, and bye-bye.
Does anyone have tips for getting a key to a mailbox unstuck? Because my medicine isn't there.
Oh my god, honey, I'm so sorry. Hi, my name is Mercury, okay? I'm the trans maintenance lady, and I'm going to help you. I literally just fixed this problem 3 days ago at work. I got you. Go to Walmart, Walgreens, or anything that's local that's still open, okay? And get Lock Ease or any type of lock lubricant. Alright, you spray it in that hole for like a good 5 minutes. You let it sit for 5 minutes and it's going to work. 9 times out of 10, this is what happens, okay? Sometimes the pins get stuck in there and they just don't want to play nice, okay? And then I take a pliers and I just wiggle it left and right. Do not apply too much pressure. You could snap it. You don't want to do that either, okay? But with a little bit of jiggling and a little bit of lubrication, it's going to come, okay? If that doesn't work, call emergency maintenance and they're going to come as soon as they can. I'm sending you my love. It's okay. This happens to everybody.
When I try to open it,
Hey there, hi, my name is Mercury and I'm the trans handyman, and I can fix this problem by using dial soap. I know, but it works. It really does work. We're gonna take out the drawer like this, and I want you to spread on the dial soap real nice and thick like on both sides of the drawer. You're gonna feel how much more like smooth that is. This acts as a dry lubricant. Put the cabinet back into the slot and move it back and forth a little bit to get it nice and smeared in there. And you should be good to go. And remember, every day we learn something new. Today we learned about this. Just imagine what tomorrow will bring. Have a good day. Take care, and bye-bye.
You can see the difference. This side is without shaving cream and this side is with it.
No! No! I don't believe this. I mean, I trust you with a lot of things, but there's no way this works. Also, what kind of shaving cream are we working with? All right, well, I guess we're going to try a bunch of stuff. Oh, hello, hi, my name is Mercury. I'm the trans handyman, and I guess we're going to give this a try. Okay, we're going to put some shaving cream in here. This is not scientific. I'm just squirting the hell out of this. Also, don't mind how messy this sink is. This is my spouse's bathroom, not mine. All right, now we're just gonna put it all in there. Oh God, I instantly regret this. I regret this so much, Melissa. Now I'm just gonna buff it out. Yeah, okay, buffing it out. Well, actually, that's working a lot better than I thought it would. All right, buffing. I'm buff. I'm a tough lady. Melissa, why'd you make me do this? Okay. It looks like I buffed it all out. As I was doing this, I realized it kind of felt like an elephant jizzed on the mirror, and then I had to clean it all off. So thank you for that great visual. And now I'm just gonna sit here and let this entire room turn into a sauna. A hot place. I sat here for 10 minutes because I didn't realize I turned on the cold water instead of the hot. Drum roll, please. Oh my God! That actually worked! Okay, I have questions. Now. Why did this work? Okay, I have to know. Hank Green, if you see this, why did me using shaving cream and a microfiber cloth work? How did this work? Hank, tell us, give us answers. I'm so confused. So here's the cat tree that I just did. I did half of it and it already looked way better. But look at this side, how matted that is. I'm gonna pull it up and you can instantly see right away how good this is. Like what? This is like a small animal. What? Wild. I have never had anything this effective. So good. This is absolutely wild. I wouldn't use it on curtains because I think it would rip it pretty well. That's what a lot of reviews said it well. But also, look at the cat tree. Like, the cat tree is always in the window. It's the favorite spot in the whole house. But trying to clean it is impossible. But this worked out so well. Nitro, are you happy with it? Nitro's just like, not really. He doesn't smile at me anymore. I love it. You're wearing robes wrong. Okay, I know, but you're wearing them wrong, okay? You sometimes probably take this and wrap it around you, right? Well, it works better if you take it and you go through the elbow hoop like this and you pull. And then, my life has been different ever since I found this out. So there you go. Knowledge. Yeah, you're worth the time it takes to put on a robe and do nothing else. Here's how you make housekeeping's life a lot easier at a hotel. You can lay out all the blankets like this so they can take care of that. All the dirty towels are over there as well. I'm not going to eat all that chips and stuff over there, so I'm leaving it out there by the tip so they know it's for them. And here are all the trash and bins and everything so they don't have to go tracking it all down. I'm going to be staying at a lot of hotels this fall for my book tour, so if you have suggestions that make housekeeping's life a lot easier, let me know. I want to do that. And remember, all because that you are staying at a suite or something doesn't mean that you're paying more, so you should treat them less, okay? Be kind, because they deserve it too, okay? Bye, everybody.
What are you doing?
I'm cleaning the shower head. What? I'm cleaning it.
This is a hotel.
Well, you were complaining about the shower head, so I thought I would just use these little floss heads.
You're so handy.
These are the little things, these are little floss heads, and you can keep them in your travel kit, and whenever you go to a shower, you can just take them out and then put them through the hole like this. Come here. You can take them through the hole and put them right through the hole right here. Hold on. And then you'll be able to clean it out.
Oh.
So if you got calcium buildup or lime buildup, it's good to go.
Oh.
Remember, you're worth the time it takes to learn a new skill.
You're so handy.
You're very handy. Here's how a sticky pad can save your night out with your friends. Let's go! We all know what it's like when we're out with our friends having some drinks and we got a wobbly ass table. All it takes is a lean and you make a mess. And in all this mayhem, there's always someone who grabs a napkin, folds it like 5 or 6 times, and then shoves it right underneath the table and hopes that it's going to work, and it never does. This is where the sticky pad comes in handy. You take it, place it down by where the foot is, and you pull back all the layers you don't need. And then you peel back the stuff you don't need, make sure it's nice in the center, and then you're good to go for the rest of the night. This way, not only are you pretty, you're handy. Follow from our compassionate DIY. Have a good day, take care, and bye-bye.